What's going on? Tectonic Edge here, playing some more Mono Green Tron. Got a Genie Tron build. So let's go ahead and see this opening hand. And that has Tron in it. Nice. So we will keep that. Tron, we can get a turn 3 Hex Drinker if we don't draw anything else. Get it up to instant protection. We'll see what we're playing against. So I've been looking at both MTG Top 8 and Goldfish. It does look like Tron is at a little bit of a decline. I think it's holding around 2 point something percent of the meta right now. Eldrazi Tron's pretty big. We'll see if that's a Mishra's Bauble going to be something that holds, or how this is going to end up developing. It's always new with the meta. And we are likely to see meta changes with the core set 2021. It's been actually... I don't remember the last set that didn't have big implications for the meta. It's been a while. That does kind of suck. Yep, they're going to get our expedition map. Indeed. Well, we just need to draw second expedition map? Nope, Karn. Alright. Easy start then. Mine into Chromatic Star. This is probably a Death Shadow build, which if it is, it's nice to see that they're not running Lurrus, although Mishra's Bauble is interesting in a non-Lurrus deck. Are we going to get a second Thoughtseize, or do they have something to play? Oh, second Thoughtseize. If I had to guess, they're going to take the Hex Drinker because we can run it out. But they may go for one of the bigger threats. It's likely the Hex Drinker, but they may take the Karn, pretty much. I don't think they're going to touch the Ulamog because it's too far away. Alright, they go for the Karn. And play a Death Shadow, yep. Let's crack for green. Nice, we get there. Tower, we're going to be taking a bit of damage from that. Not too much we can really do about it. I think Ensnaring Bridge is probably going to be the grab. Depends on how much they manage to pump up this Death Shadow here. Alright, 5/5. Yep. Alright. There's Tron. We get the Hex Drinker out next turn and get it up pretty high there. One off, and then we can get the Ulamog next turn. So this will put us at 4 cards. Death Shadow can attack. I'd say that's a pretty good spot to be. They need an answer for that Ensnaring Bridge. They also have to be careful in going too low in life, because if they do, then we just go grab a Walking Ballista and ping them out. Entering tapped, yep. This time we'll run out the Forest, Hex Drinker, yep, alright. There's the Fatal Push. What's the best solution here? Alright, I think we pass. They have to find a way to... I didn't go and grab the Walking Ballista because they can always Thought Seize. So what we're worried about... Yep, Inquisition of Kozilek. If they had an answer, we needed them to answer both the Karn and the Ensnaring Bridge, and we wanted to have a good... okay, yep, they're going to scoop to that. So we pretty much had them dead. Begin sideboarding. So those were some decent draws. Does Dismember really help us in this matchup? I like the Hex Drinkers still. I somewhat like the Graveyard Hate. Though maybe not as much. I think I want the Thragtusk in the main board. And maybe the Veil of Summers. Just because their main card's going to be Thought Seize and wasting a card. And that's always going to be early game. So, yeah, bring in the Thragtusk. We'll go down one Ulamog just because they're such a late game play. Dismember feels bad because they can get their creature past being hit by it a little too quickly. And their other creature, Gurmag Angler, I do not believe dies to that. So we'll just run it like that. They have plenty of sideboard cards they can bring in too. I usually don't like bringing in the Nature's Claim unless I see either if the deck's running artifacts, I'll bring it in, or if I need the life gain. But also if they show that they're running Dampening Sphere. There is the interesting case where you can sometimes get them to gain life with the Nature's Claim, but it's rare. Because they rarely have an artifact you can hit if they're not running Dampening Sphere. They're going to have the play. Yeah, this is a little too disruptible, mulligan. Plus, it wasn't turn 3 Tron. This has turn 3 Tron, assuming they don't have a Thought Seize, which is rough, but we don't really want to go lower. So we'll keep 2 Tron lands. What do we want to pitch here? Everything seems pretty good. I think we're going to go for the O-Stone. Just hope they don't have a Thought Seize turn 1. They are on a mold of 5, although they may have dug for it. Yep. Inquisition. Same effect. There goes the Expedition map. Can we get a lucky draw? Yes, we can. Very nice. All right, that is turn 3 Tron. With do they have another Thought Seize is going to be the question. We likely have a turn 4 Ugin. If they have another answer, we can probably draw a color source to get out the Thragtusk. They're going to Thought Scour. It looks like they may be going for a Gurmag Angler. They are running Ceremonious Rejection, so that is worth noting. There's the second Thought Seize. And that'll be goodbye, Karn. Ugin. All right, so they're more afraid of that long-term game plan then. Interesting. Either that or they happen to have an answer for the Karn. We shall see. A lot of what we do will be based on what they do here, too. If they hold up a blue source, that's going to be interesting. Or they've got another Thoughtseize. Alright, we're going to be digging for threats. We can get that Thragtusk next turn if we don't draw a color source. That is interesting, and that's pretty much guaranteeing that they have the answer for Karn. Although it could be a bluff. With 2 cards in hand. Alright, we're going to play this one a little cautiously. I'm not going to play Karn. The one way this fails is if they have another Thoughtseize effect. If they do have that, we are definitely playing into that. But if they don't, then they have the counter for Karn, but we're going to go get a Sanctum. And alright, they may be digging for it. There's a Mishra's Bauble. It'll refill their hand. Targeting me a little early on the target because I'm probably using that in Expedition map. But it does inform the decision a little bit more. Alright, crack this. Grab the Sanctum. Get a Tron land. Play the Sanctum. Alright, nice. So I think they were holding up the counter spell, but yeah, they're just gonna scoop to that. I'd be curious to know what was in their hand there. But that was a pretty clean win for us. I don't really think that was their best hand. They definitely, I think they were counting on 3 Thoughtseize effects, 2 Thoughtseizes, 1 Inquisition being able to stop us. And we just had enough. We drew Tron naturally and had enough threats that we ran them out of Thoughtseizes. So when it works, it works. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think of the matchup. Tectonic Edge, signing out.